What's going on YouTube? Pistol Pete at it again, this time with another Linder Bowie. First, I want to say happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, the few that maybe watch the channel, and happy Sunday to everyone. So yeah, let's get started with this one. This thing is badass. So look at this thing. Absolutely beautiful. As you know, if you watch and follow my channel, I've been on a Linder kick lately. Man, they're just quality, awesome blades, man. Just quality knives. Fit and finish is just absolutely amazing. Give it a quick rundown here. It's just absolutely beautiful. And look at this thing. I lucked out and was able to get this on eBay. I got a super good deal on it, thank God. Didn't have to pay too much, because sometimes when you get in those bidding wars, these things go up, in my opinion, sometimes more than what they're worth. But I got a pretty good smoking deal on this, and brand new, out of the box, no, not used at all. And like I said, I was skeptical, years ago. I should have bought this years ago, because years ago this was, I mean, you could find this one for about, $150 probably back in the day. I didn't see it much cheaper than that, but I was ignorant, like most people out there, thinking that, oh, it's not a full tang knife, it's a stick tang, or a reduced tang. It's junk. And I've definitely changed my mind about that. And if you still have that mindset, you're still living in the past, man. Like, because it's now, again, let me stress that quality knives, if you have a stick tang or a reduced tang on a quality blade with quality heat treat coming from a reputable company, you're fine. You're fine. You're not going to have issues with it. I mean, unless you're doing something crazily stupid, like slamming it against cement or something. But if you're doing normal bushcraft knife tasks, the stuff that the knife is designed to do, then you'll have no issues. It's going to last you forever. Now, yes, you're going to have some from Pakistan or India, or some cheap crappy heat treat on some that's from a shitty company. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have issues. But on a good quality knife company like Linder, made in Germany, you're not gonna have that issue. You're not gonna have that issue. So don't be scared of these reduced tangs or stick tangs. And I seen there's other gentleman that I think did a review on this exact same knife, exact same one. He took off the handle and took this off to show you, and the thickness of the blade goes all the way to the very end. So it's not, and then it does have the screw-on pommel here after the end of the handle. So from here to here is like they welded on a screw to screw on this nut. But this whole portion here is a whole blade, the whole blade, all the way down. So you could assure that it's still just as strong, just because it goes slender here and slenders down and goes to like a slender tang here. It's still super thick. And this one here is actually 1060. So is there 1060 high carbon steel? It's actually the German's equivalent is called they call it C60 steel, which is just 1060 high carbon steel. And this is made, obviously this is made in Solingen, Germany, and handmade. I mean, the grip feels awesome. Look at that, Coca-Cola handles, just absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful, man. Like I said, Linder, I'm a huge Linder fan now. I'm picking these up when I find them, because just the fit and finish and the quality, and these are all becoming collector's items. These ones here, this one here is hard to find now. You can find a few here and there on eBay, but a lot of them are scraped up or beat up, or not, people neglect them, so there's carbon fiber, there's a lot of rust and pitting on them. But I lucked out and this guy took care of his, so this one's in pretty good damn shape. I mean, everything looks, there ain't no scratches, no dings, nothing. So this one's a good collector piece, and comes with a beautiful leather sheath. Look at that. Has a crocodile on it. Freaking awesome. Just perfect, beautiful stitching. Nice, thick, big belt loop. You can tell it's made of quality materials. And here, the little buckle that they have here has a Linder on the actual buckle. Just look how thick, well done sheath. I love it, love it. So going back to the knife, I mean, as you guys know, I have a few other ones that I picked up with this, and it just feels like quality. When you put this in your hand and hold it, it just feels like quality in your hand. It feels weighty, like a good solid weight. Nothing is loose, nothing comes loose on this thing. Just beautiful, beautiful. Nothing more I could say about it here. Let me see. I brought out just to show you guys the difference in size, so you guys can compare the size. This is a BK9, and you know how big the BK9 is, a 9-inch blade. So here's a comparison to it. So it is, the BK is a little bit wider, but I would have to say the Linder is a little bit longer. So this is a 9-inch blade. This is a 10-inch blade. This is actually a 10 1/4 inch in the blade length on the Linder. So a little bit longer than the BK9. But you know, both awesome. But I was just a comparison. I mean, these are apples and oranges. I get it, but I'm just saying I'm comparing the size, just showing you the size difference. And beautiful, absolutely freaking beautiful is this one. Now this one is just straight workhorse. Of course, everyone knows the BK, but this one can be a workhorse. And look at it, it's just absolutely beautiful. Like that's what they call it, the Crocodile Hunter. They're trying to copy the Crocodile Dundee Bowie. You know, that's not a no-off. This is a no-off. Just amazing. Absolutely. I love those deep, thick fullers. Just beautiful. And let me show you how sharp this thing came. This thing holds an awesome edge. Awesome edge. And check this out. Look how sharp this is. And this is, you can tell this person never used this blade, which is awesome. Brand new. Look at that, making little tiny curls. Brand new, out of the box. And Linder is the one that put this edge on it. That's from the factory edge. The guy told me himself he never sharpened it, never did anything to it. And it's an older knife. He said he had it for about 15 years. This thing is absolutely razor blade. Let's see here. Just ridiculously sharp. Wicked, wicked sharp. Look at that. Yeah. So, can I say I'm super happy? Yes, super happy I came up on this. It's been one I've been wanting for a long time. You know, when I was younger, I didn't pull the trigger, like I said, because I was naive, you know, thinking, it looks cool, but I think it's a cheapie, you know, and a lot of pictures don't do it justice on the internet. A lot of the vendors that were selling this just have kind of a far back picture, so you can't really see the quality. But I mean, when you actually put it in your hand, or actually like this video I'm showing you, and a few other people that made these videos, you could see that it is quality. It's not a cheap thrown together knife. Highly recommend it, man. If you can get your hands on one, this is an awesome one to add to your collection. Awesome one. I guarantee will accrue value over the years, and just looks bitchin'. Look at this thing, just freaking badass. I mean, and it's light and nimble, and it's actually maneuverable in the hand for as long as the blade is, and it's fairly thick stock. It's pretty maneuverable, pretty light. All right, guys, I just want to show you this one real quick. I'm already making this longer than it needs to be. Please like, subscribe, and until next knife or whatever.